Allyson Felix retired in 2022 with 11 Olympic medals, 7 gold, and 20 World Championship medals, more than any male or female track and field athlete in history. She had given everything to the sport across nearly 2 decades. And then, in the spring of 2026, she announced something that stopped the entire athletics world cold. She is coming back, at 40 years old, targeting her 6th Olympics, in Los Angeles in 2028, when she will be 42. Felix did not ease her way into professional sprinting. She turned pro straight out of Baptist High School in Los Angeles in 2003, that same year earning her first spot on the United States World Championships team. She was 16. She had not finished growing. Her first Olympics was Athens in 2004. She ran the 200 meters and won silver, losing to Veronica Campbell of Jamaica. She was 18 years old. Across the next 17 years, she never stayed away from an Olympics again. Beijing 2008 brought another silver in the 200 meters, and her first relay gold in the 4x400. Then came London 2012, the peak of her career. 3 gold medals at 1 Games. She won the 200 meters, the 4x100 relay, and the 4x400 relay. She was 26 years old, and the best sprinter on the planet. At Rio 2016, she added relay gold twice more. Then at Tokyo 2021, she ran the individual 400 meters for bronze, and took gold in the 4x400 relay for the 4th time. That made her the most decorated American in Olympic track and field history. Away from the Olympics, she accumulated 20 World Championship medals, 14 of them gold, the most for any man or woman ever in the history of the World Championships. No American athlete in track and field history has assembled a record like hers. After Tokyo, Felix stayed 1 more season. She ran through the 2022 World Athletics Championships in Eugene, Oregon, in what was billed as her farewell race, the mixed 4x400 relay. The team crossed the finish line in bronze medal position. The crowd rose. She had already told the world this was the last one. She posted on social media, "I have given everything I have to running, and for the first time, I'm not sure if I have anything left to give." What she did after retiring was not disappearing. She joined the International Olympic Committee Athletes Commission in 2022 and became a full IOC member in 2024. She joined the LA 28 Organizing Committee Athletes Commission, helping shape the very games she had stepped back from competing in. She founded Sesh, a women's footwear and apparel company, and co-founded Always Alpha, a sports management agency dedicated entirely to female athletes. She stayed close to the sport. She was building. She just wasn't running. Then, 3 years passed, and she changed her mind. The scene was the Cannes Lions Festival, June 2025, on the French Riviera. Felix asked her brother and business partner Wes Felix for 20 minutes on his calendar. This was oddly formal. Wes grew worried. He thought something was seriously wrong. She arrived with a pitch deck on her laptop. The presentation was titled Project 6. Wes later described his reaction. "I felt there was a 0% chance that's what she was going to say. I could have thought of a million things before she said that." Project 6 meant one thing: a 6th Olympics in Los Angeles, her hometown, in 2028, when she will be 42 years old. Her slides labeled the attempt a live experiment in human potential and called it a love story with Los Angeles. When she made her public announcement, she posted 3 words alongside it that carried everything she was trying to say. What if there's still more in us? At every Olympics she competed in, Felix heard the stadium erupt when a host nation athlete entered the arena or crossed the finish line. She heard it from the outside as the visiting competitor. She has never felt it from the inside. She told Time magazine, "This is a once-in-a-lifetime homecoming, and it is the only thing powerful enough to pull me back." She told NBC, "If it wasn't LA, I wouldn't be as curious." She said, "When I was competing, you just heard this roar for host country athletes at the Olympics. I would love to experience that." This is not about a medal. The specific visual goal she has described more than once is walking through the opening ceremony on July 14th, 2028, as an active competitor, not a spectator, not an administrator, a competitor. Felix was born in Los Angeles. She graduated from Baptist High School there. As a professional, she trained at UCLA. The city is woven into every chapter of her career from the very beginning. She has raced abroad at every one of her 5 Olympics. She has competed on foreign tracks in foreign stadiums in front of foreign crowds. Now the games are coming to her street, and she has never raced in front of this city. The plan is structured. October 2026 full training begins with her longtime coach Bobby Kersey. 2027 return to certified competition, building race fitness and qualifying times. The target event is the mixed 4x400 relay at LA 2028, which puts 2 men and 2 women on the track, each running 1 lap of 400 meters and passing the baton. She told NBC, "My ideal situation would be to try to make the relay pool for maybe the mixed 4x400 relay. It's a tall task to get back to that level, but I'm excited to really push for it." USAF has not released the official 2028 selection procedures yet. Based on the last 2 Olympic cycles, athletes who made the individual 400-meter final at the Olympic trials earned places in the relay pool, typically the top 8 to 9 finishers. Felix would need to outperform women currently ranked among the fastest 400-meter runners in the world. She has not raced at Olympic or World Championship level since Tokyo 2021, that is 5 years away from elite competition. The American women's 400 meters is one of the deepest events in global track and field. At Tokyo 2021, at age 35, she became the oldest American woman ever to run in an Olympic relay. At LA 2028, she would extend that record by 7 years. She is not approaching this without a scientific strategy. During her track and field career, Felix was afraid to even take vitamins out of fear of violating World Anti-Doping Agency regulations. Now she is exploring supplements, saunas, infrared technology, and pool work. She plans to document the entire journey through podcasts and videos on her website, illustrious.com. So I do feel this calmness going into it, that either way, I think it's just about the success of courage of going for it. She said to Time, "So many of us have been told not to do the big, bold thing. You know, at this age, I should probably be staying home and taking care of my kids, doing all that. And just, why not? Let's flip it on its head. Let's go after the thing. Let's be vulnerable." Her website name, illustrious.com, carries the entire belief system behind Project 6, that there is always more left inside. "I would probably be upset at myself if I just didn't give it a try," she said. "However it turns out, I'll still be there with my kids, hanging out and cheering everybody on." Allyson Felix retired in 2022 with nothing left to settle. Then, Los Angeles was awarded the 2028 Games, and one thing pulled her back a roar. She has spent 17 years hearing from the outside. Now she is training to hear it from within.